Pull up, two-door swerve. Pull up. Ay, pull up, two-door swerving. Back in the day, I was worthless. Started from the surface in the middle of the desert with a weather hot enough to break a motherfucking thermos, nigga. Ay, look at the flick of my wrist.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Sam here, back again with another NBA 2K20 move tutorial, and today I'm gonna be showing you guys all the different dunk animations you can trigger and how to trigger them. So, yeah, dunking, it's pretty simple. You know, you can hit square. You can get random dunks, or you can decide what dunks you want when you're running at the hoop to minimize the chances of you getting blocked. So it's very important. It definitely separates a casual and normal player from an advanced player, and it will save you from getting blocked. So starting off, we'll just go with the normal dunks. So we're gonna go with let's do a two-hand dunk first. And what you're gonna do is run at the hoop, and you're going to press the right stick while holding sprint forward. You should get a two-handed dunk. There we go. We'll do that one more time. And this is typically the safest dunk to do on the fast break, or if you're running at the hoop. So there we go. Very safe. And it obviously depends on the dunk animations equipped on your player or the card you're using, but that's definitely the safest route. Now, let's go for a right-handed dunk, and they changed this from NBA 2K19 to 2K20. What you want to do is, it's at the 2 o'clock position on the right stick. Press it towards the 2 o'clock position. So before we go for the dunk, I'll press on the right stick here. You can see that's the 2 o'clock position. Obviously 12's at the top, 2's right here. So let's chuck up this shot. If this goes in, it's good luck. Okay, nothing. But anyway, so you're gonna run at the hoop, left stick forward, 2 o'clock position, holding the turbo button. And okay, we got a two-handed dunk there. I did press too far forward. You want to press 2 o'clock, like I said. And honestly, not very often. I mean, you will want to decide when you're doing right-hand dunks versus a left-handed dunk and a two-hand, but typically if you're getting chased down, a right-handed dunk or a left-handed dunk or a two-handed dunk isn't going to be too bad. Obviously, two-hand is probably the safest, but basically at that point you just don't want to do a flashy dunk. So we'll do a right-handed dunk one more time, 2 o'clock position, a right-handed dunk, and damn, I did not realize Clay could throw down like that in 2K. So moving on, we'll do the left-handed dunk, and you want to put the right stick at the 10 o'clock position. Here we go. There we go, a left-handed dunk. And now we'll go into the flashy dunks. I'm sure Clay doesn't have too flashy dunks, but what you want to do is on the right stick, hold back. Here we go. So yeah, it's a little bit, it's not, it's Klay Thompson flashy here. He'll bring it back a little bit. But with players like Blake Griffin, Sean Kemp, other Vince Carter, if you held back, you do like a 360, Kobe Bryant, you do 360 crazy dunks, and you don't necessarily want that on the fast break when someone's chasing you down. So it's good to know the difference between and how to activate those dunks. So now we'll move on to the hop step dunk, the Euro dunk, and the spin dunk. So we'll start with the Euro dunk first because I know Clay can't do it. So if you guys haven't seen my Euro step / Euro dunk video yet, you could definitely check that out, or if you're watching this video, I will explain it here. So you're going to be running at the hoop like you want to dunk again, but instead do not hold sprint and double tap square and then hold sprint as you're going through the Euro step animation. And Clay's obviously not going to Euro step because it's Klay Thompson, but if you were using like Giannis and LeBron, you would get an animation that lunges you towards the hoop into a dunk. So we'll do that one more time. It's kind of tricky to describe the timing on the Euro step, but the main important thing is to hold sprint as soon as you get the Euro step animation, if not a little before. So here we go one more time. That was kind of a wonky Euro step, but you guys get the point there. Let's move on to the spin dunk. So you're gonna run towards the hoop, press the left stick towards the basket, or just the baseline in general. I typically would do the basket, and you're gonna double tap square and hold turbo. And Klay Thompson can do spin dunks, but not super consistently. But what you want to do is hold turbo and double tap square, and while holding sprint, make sure you're holding sprint when you go into the animation, and he'll get that spin layup. And like I said, if it was Giannis or Kobe or LeBron, you would get a dunk animation. And typically there's really not a time off the top of my head where a dunk wouldn't be better than a layup, unless I don't know. I think if you can get a Euro dunk or a spin dunk, they're pretty OP in comparison to the layups. So anyway, let's move on to the last dunk here, the hop step dunk. This one's very OP as well. And if you have a tall player like Giannis, LeBron, you can cover a lot of ground quickly into an animation that usually I've seen it block maybe one time. So what you want to do, act like you go into the dunk animation or go into dunk, but before, like right as you get into the paint, or right before the paint even, you're gonna tap square, and when you get that animation, make sure you're holding sprint. So again, you can watch the hand cam, do the timing here, hop step, hold sprint, dunk. So this one right here is probably my favorite in the game. So many times last year in 2K19 and this year, you know, someone comes to meet me like right about here, and I hop into the paint for a dunk and they can't do anything about it. And sometimes you'll get lucky and get an and one even. So we'll do this one more time just because one, you want to see, and two, it's one of my favorite animations in the game. Look at that. Klay Thompson, did not know. I don't think I've ever seen him do a hop step dunk in real life, but it's definitely cool seeing him do it in 2K20. But guys, hopefully this helped you with dunking. When I started off, I didn't know, you know, that the right stick had any effect on the dunking, and I just used square. I didn't even use the right stick, so I highly encourage you to kind of break the habit of using square unless, you know, it's just, I don't know, like you're under the hoop maybe. Even under the hoop you can trigger certain animations, but under the hoop I guess would be the best time to use square. But definitely try to break the habit of using square if you know, have the time to choose between your right hand, left hand, flashy, you know, two-hand dunks. So that'll definitely make you a better player. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching the video. As always, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. If you have any tutorials you want me to do, let me know in the comments below. And thank you for watching the video. Until next time, peace out.